The year is 636. The world is exhausted after decades of war between the Byzantine and Sasanian empires. Heraclius's victory over Persia brought only a fragile peace. Rome's treasury was empty, its armies depleted, and its provinces restless under heavy taxes. Beneath the surface, resentment simmered, especially among those who felt alienated from Constantinople's rule. From Arabia, a new force was rising. The Arab tribes, united by Islam, saw opportunity in the weakened empires to their north. Their raids into Syria and Palestine were dismissed as minor threats by the Byzantines, an error that would change history. The Arabs were not mere raiders, but the vanguard of a new caliphate, moving with speed and unity that baffled the Romans. The stage was set for a confrontation that would reshape the world. The Levant was the jewel of the Byzantine East, rich, strategic, and sacred. Heraclius, determined to defend it, assembled a massive army from across his empire. Roman legionaries, Greek hoplites, Armenian cavalry, and Christian Arab allies. The defense of Syria was both a political and spiritual mission for the emperor. Vahan, an experienced Armenian general, was chosen to command this force, perhaps over 100,000 strong. The plan used overwhelming numbers and heavy cavalry to crush the smaller Arab army and secure the Levant. It was a monumental gamble. Failure would mean disaster for the empire. The fate of the Roman East now rested on a single campaign. The armies marched, each side knowing the outcome would echo for centuries. Vahan's Byzantine army was vast but divided, a patchwork of cultures and rivalries. Opposing him was Khalid ibn al-Walid, the sword of Allah, a master of speed, surprise, and unity. The Byzantines relied on heavy armor and rigid formations, seeking a decisive set-piece battle. Khalid's Arabs, outnumbered but cohesive, used mobility and faith as their weapons. Vahan's strategy was orthodox and predictable. Khalid's was fluid and daring. While Vahan commanded from the rear, Khalid led from the front, inspiring his men. The difference in leadership and tactics would prove decisive. Two worlds collided, each fighting for survival and destiny. In August 636, the armies met near the Yarmouk River, the terrain forming a natural trap. For 6 days, battle raged. Byzantine assaults nearly broke the Arab lines, but Khalid's leadership held them together. At one point, fleeing Arab soldiers were turned back by the women of their camp, shamed into returning to the fight. Khalid's mobile guards struck where needed, countering Roman breakthroughs and keeping morale high. The Byzantines grew frustrated and divided as the stalemate dragged on. Vahan, sensing the deadlock, sought a truce, but Khalid refused. He saw his chance approaching. As a dust storm gathered, Khalid prepared his final move. The fate of empires hung in the balance. On the 6th day, a sandstorm blinded the Byzantines. Khalid seized the moment. His cavalry captured the only escape route, then launched a full assault on the disoriented Roman lines. Panic spread, the Roman army collapsed, trapped between Arab swords in the ravines. Thousands died or were driven over cliffs. Vahan was killed, and Byzantine command disintegrated. Heraclius, heartbroken, abandoned Syria, lamenting the loss of his fair province. The Battle of Yarmouk ended Byzantine rule in the Levant. Damascus, Jerusalem, and all of Syria soon fell to the caliphate. The empire lost its wealthiest provinces and holiest sites, a blow from which it never fully recovered. For the Islamic Caliphate, it was the gateway to further conquests in Persia, Egypt, and beyond. The world's balance of power shifted, the Mediterranean eclipsed by the rising force from Arabia. The legacy of Yarmouk still shapes the Middle East today, a testament to how history can turn on a single day.